Put your hand up if you have been told time and time again, you should journal, you should journal. I'm sure all of us have, and we all agree that it's really beneficial for our mental health. But how many of us actually do it and stick to it as a routine? I'd say not that many of us. If you're anything like me, that's for sure. I thought we can do this together. Let's try and work out a way that we can actually journal together and make it stick. So I have a couple of things that I would love you to do along with me, and we're going to check in every week with each other to see how we're getting on. So first, grab yourself a little journal, a blank one. I actually got this one free from Ancient and Brave because I subscribe to their collagen, and I'm going to give you 2 prompts that we're going to use every day, and then we're going to work out when we're going to actually journal. So the first prompt we're going to have is, what bothers me? So every day when we journal, we're going to think about, what are my problems right now? What is annoying for me? And we're going to write it in bullet points here underneath. So it can be the smallest thing, like you wake up and there's a piece of paint peeling off your wall. It could be you don't feel comfortable in your clothes and you hate the way your clothes fit on you. It could be anything, just whatever is bubbling away in your head, write that down. We're going to do that every day. Then after that, our second prompt is going to be, what can I do about this? Of all these things here, is there anything that you can actually take action with now? Like, is there anything you can do? That's a really important thing for us to think about, what is in our control and what is not in our control. This is going to take us less than 5 minutes, and what we're trying to do is actually start to notice things that do bother us and bring them to the surface, so that then we can look back and start to collate things together and work out what is in our control that we can make an action plan to do something about, and what isn't in our control, and we need to work out a way of letting that go and getting it out of our brains. The last thing that I want us to do is to think about, when are we going to do our little 5-minute journaling? To do something like this at a time that is not natural to you, then guaranteed you will fall off. It may be early in the morning. You might be an early riser. If you can, do it in the morning. I'm thinking about doing it at lunchtime. Jot down the bullet points and then which ones are in control, not in control. You might find like evening time or just before you go to bed, dumping everything out at that point might be the best time. We are going to check back in together in 1 week's time so we can move on to the next phase. I hope that's helpful. Happy journaling, guys.